Since the beginning, we fought each other like savages, faced nature, destroyed the planet, created killer machines and weapons of mass destruction with the disregard of life. We're headed straight off the cliff. Wait, is that an 8?
TFMG Beats by Major.
We were talking
cool.
about consciousness, I remember that. But
No, consciousness.
I remember where we left off.
Before he almost fell, he was talking about how different views and people have different views and whatnot.
I mean, we all got. I mean, again, just like you were talking about the almanac. You're talking about the almanac, right? And we were talking about just
Let's go back to consciousness.
It's the same thing, because based off of where you are, based off of your current surroundings, you're gonna look at things entirely different, and it's gonna bring certain things into awareness either sooner or later into your life, based off of where you are, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were talking about we got third person here, so
That's Finesse God.
finesse God. And you said God?
That's his name, Finesse God D.
All right. So, anyways, we were talking about consciousness. You know, consciousness, like, what stops you from doing right from wrong.
And I really want to emphasize that when you say consciousness in reference to right and wrong, we have to again remember that when you say conscious, you're referring to the active mind. So you're referring to the active ability of making a conscious decision, right?
Yeah.
And not referring to looking back, which is our subconscious mind, us being able to reflect on our past experiences.
No, something in front of you.
Right.
And
Okay.
you have to make the decision.
Right. Because when he pointed to his mind, I just wanted to be very clear that he understood what you're asking.
And like, what causes a person to knowing their conscious is telling them not to do something? What causes a person to override that? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's like that free will, free from that the spirit from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wanted to cut down this tree. If I wanted to cut down this tree and my mind's telling me no because my mom will whoop my ass. And I'm like, no, bro, I don't like the way this tree look. I want to cut this shit down. Because, like, we was all born from somewhere. Like, nobody was in, like, there are some people that was born together and some people that were born by themselves. But most of the niggas that were born by themselves, they would like think about themselves first before they think about their mama's actions later. So yeah, consciousness, it would tell me like to do it to make me feel better. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel like I'm gonna cut down that damn tree, cut down that damn tree, but even though I'm gonna feel better, and it should feel like shit in the end.
So regardless of the repercussions, in regards to our own self-importance, our own selfishness, we'll do something that override our own
Our moral judgment, moral compass.
Yeah.
And you notice how he said that then he reflects back. You see that? It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like it's at that point where we should be able to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna step back because I know what's gonna happen moving forward. I know what's gonna happen. I know the outcome.
Yeah.
I also have a decision to make. Am I gonna attract this outcome? Or am I just going to go to a different direction and see what happens that way? I don't know. It's again, we see the car coming, man, but we can't tell that it's going 100 miles an hour. We go to cross the street. It's risky.
Yeah.
It's risky, but some people don't make it.
Damn, I never thought about it that way.
Some people mom is gonna chop them the fuck up just as much as they chopped up the tree.
It's our own selfishness.
Yeah.
It's what we want and what's gonna make us feel good.
Not realizing that the person driving the car has somewhere they gotta be, and that they have a purpose. That the tree provides food for the family living in that house.
Yeah.
At least 5 times a year. This tree right here bear fruit 6 times. This is the last time, right here, 6.
What kind of tree is it?
It's an aki tree. 6 times. How many meals we ate from that? At least 30. At least 30 meals,
you
bro.
throughout this past year?
Throughout this year.
Oh, I thought you was
And
talking
bro,
about lifetime.
and probably
I was
me,
about to give it to you.
and me myself, I was the main one picking and cleaning this tree the whole year.
Wow.
So I'm only speaking from experience in terms of what he was just saying, how that one decision, that selfish decision, would have hurt the whole household. And because of that negative door he was looking at, he neglected the positive door that he could have walked through. Because in terms, now let's just say we learn how to draft the tree, and we can, from that one tree, we can make 5 other trees and sell those trees at a maybe $20 a pop. That's $100. And we still got our tree to eat from. But again, no one, if you weren't aware of that, you wouldn't even think about it. You'd be looking at it, oh, what's that yellow stuff? Oh, I can't even eat it. I heard it's poisonous. But there's a process to eat it. You have to let it open naturally, which takes time. Then when it opens naturally, you pick it, you clean it, let it dry out, and then you boil it. Then you can eat it. And it tastes good as fuck. Ooh, it tastes so good. I make some jerk. I made a brown stew, and then I made a jerk. And I made curry.
Google can tell you this shit. You have to try this shit by like instinct. Google can't even tell you all the shit. Like, I'll be searching up some science answers and shit. They be giving me some half-ass bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Go down page, and still can't find shit. So I just had to try the shit out for myself. It's all about self-instinct, not no
And you have any examples you can speak on?
examples. I just explained one.
No, okay.
You know, like Google search. You know, when you search up some shit on Google, you can't get the right answer. Just to show you the exact answer, it makes like you have to go through all that shit.
But you know what? Google's also based off of us, off of humans, and us actually talking about those experiences. So you never know that you actually could have discovered something that wasn't widely known about on the internet, and you could actually speak on something on your experience and create some type of traffic or some type of attention to speak out more on. And then someone could be like, oh yeah, I did experience that, and this, that, and the third, and then boom, you can build and then actually create something. A lot of times that's how Amazon was created like that.
Wait, let's go back to the subject.
Okay. But that still is consciousness, because that's people. Again, Amazon was created by a man with a vision, and he made a decision to create this in his garage. Now Amazon is trying to acquire a $8 billion government contract that's being countered by Donald Trump, because he hates the owner of what's his name, the owner of Amazon,
Bezos.
Yeah, Frank Bezos. He hates him. So again, consciousness, because of Trump's hate, his negatives hate, he's neglecting the country from reaping benefit of a $8 billion contract to an individual that only wants to see everything grow. Now, I don't know all the nits and crannies behind it, but I'm looking at just the message in terms of consciousness and us making a decision that could be beneficial for the collective or selfish for one individual. That tree being chopped down, is that for the collective? The government contract that might be $8 billion, but is it a beneficial contract for the collective? That's what I'm trying to get to. Us making a conscious decision that could be beneficial or selfish. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. It really all boils down to being selfish.
We can be selfish sometimes.
That's what
We can be real selfish, but I think that selfish only works for us.
Yeah.
In the times when we need it to work for us.
If we're gonna benefit from it.
Exactly.
Even if it's just like an adrenaline rush.
Well, one thing I did learn is that when you give more than what you take, you get more. All the time. You give more, then it just works. I believe it's called the law of reciprocity. You have to provide value. You have to give it for free, and then the value will always come back to you. That's just how it is. That's how the universe works. Again, I have to take care of the tree, and once the tree bears fruits, it's gonna feed the whole family.
Word.
One seed gave me that tree, and I still have a container more. Check me out. Still got a container more.
Oh shit, peach?
No. Oh no, moringa.
What the fuck is moringa?
Oh, you don't know about moringa? Oh man,
Don't taste that shit.
You look it up. Don't listen to him. It does have a very bitter taste, but the beneficial values that it provides to your body,
Oh, okay. One of those.
is beyond the taste. The taste is horrible.
Okay, I believe you.
The taste is horrible, but the health benefits, again, don't take my word for it, just look it up. Moringa, Moringa.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll out. So how you want to close out?
At the end of the day, always take 2 steps back before you make a decision that you know holds weight.
Word.
Think a lot.
Word.
Yeah, put some thought into it, man.
A lot of thoughts.
What would you say about making moral judgments type shit?
Make the judgment.
I myself, I again, my name. I live in my head. Sometimes it's to my benefit and sometimes it's not. But because of that, a lot of my decisions I try not to make initially based off of instinct. I have to put some thought into it. I have to, like, even with the decision that I made earlier today with you, I have to kind of like see how things would play out. I have to map it out in my head real quick, and then I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you good, straight, good, bam, bam, bam. I have to put a little bit of thought into it. Sometimes certain decisions require a lot of time. Others, it could be a little quicker. Others don't really require a lot of thought. So just you have to be an individual to understand when you are able to tap into each tool and pull its power and use it to your advantage.
Okay. So again, that's my lesson today is selfishness.
Yeah.
Selfishness. It's a big lesson. Man, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's your boy Burner.
This is Hunter.
And then it's God D.
Alright. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and see you next time. I'm out.
Check me out on Instagram, Hunter4D, and also on YouTube, Hunter4D. I will be coming out with future content. Stay tuned.
Hit me up on the gram. You trippin'.d. Post funny shit. Not all the time, but you can always like give me some shit so I can get you out there, shout you out. And hit me up on PSN. My name's God D. You know, nigga need friends. Play some games with. I'm active a lot.
On that D2.
And on that D2. That's the D2. I hurry up and get that shit. And sooner or later in the future, I'm gonna start live streaming with niggas. You know, get your popularity up. You know, we all win bread. You hear me? Alright, I'm out. Finance guy D out. Stay financing.
Hey,
Don't
definitely.
get finance.
All right, definitely leave your comments. We want to hear your point of view and what you have to say on it. Leave a comment and whatnot. Again, subscribe, like. We out of here. One.
We're headed straight off the cliff. Wait, is that an 8?